I got the original timer back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
I
you
said,
did.
Nah, am I going with that crappy? Ain't happening, man. No, ain't happening. I had to go back to the old Storms Live and then record it and then clip it out and upload it. I'm like, there we go.
So they got rid of it completely?
Yeah, I couldn't find it nowhere. I had to go back to an older episode and just record it off of OBS, screen record it off of OBS, and then uploaded it that way. That's how I did it. I think they got rid of it completely, or they just changed the music of it. Yeah, guys, I got the iced coffee right here, bro. Source right here. Yeah, which kind of sucks, but you sure you're okay, Danny? Man, you awful quiet, buddy.
Fine, Bubba.
You frowny? I thought you liked this time where the it's bright out at this time of
I
night.
do. I love it. It's got the stream and I'm not really
Says it
looking.
yawning.
He said that. Yeah, I love it, man.
Hey, bro.
Oh
Once you get my age, you'll see how it is.
Question. The thing is to get to your age, Danny.
I'm not going to.
Exactly how it is, buddy.
I got about
time
another
I
year
can
or
sleep
two
3 or
top.
4 hours a day and function next day at work. Them days are over.
Yeah, I'm hitting 50 this year, so
As soon as I get home from work, I'm looking for the bed.
that was me this past couple of days.
Hey, man. I didn't see it in my 30s and 40s, but I'm sure feeling it now, buddy.
I saw it in my 20s, bro. In my 20s, I was tired, but I was also working a completely different shift back then. DJ was in here, then he popped back out, so he might be experiencing technical difficulties. So we'll just wait a little bit for him. Do I ever drink hot coffee? Yes, at least 3 times a day at work. Drink hot coffee.
A lot, man. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Bro, do you know how much coffee I drink? I drink like 1 or 2 of these and then like 3 or 4 cups of coffee, hot coffee at work.
One day I drank some coffee because I felt like extremely tired. I was like, I gotta have a boost. And I tried that Colombian coffee at one of the local gas stations.
That's what I drink on a regular, man.
Oh,
I get that
God.
shot of espresso in it.
This is no lie. I had to put like 15 packs of sugar to get that thing even to go down. I was like, this is too strong for me, buddy.
There's one type of coffee, I don't know the name of it, but it comes in a red and yellow package at the store. Like if you buy the brick, it comes in a red and yellow package. I don't remember if it was Brazilian or something. That coffee is so strong, it makes my hand shake afterwards.
At the jitters.
Yeah, I was like, man, something ain't right with this, guys.
I don't want no more of that.
Something ain't right with this. I like when I go to like Starbucks or something, I order a drink and they're like, would you like shots of espresso? No, I don't want to die. Thank you. Like,
so my coworkers drink this from Starbucks called the medicine ball. I'm not quite sure what it is.
Medicine ball.
They swear up and down it is heaven.
That sounds too exotic for me.
When I dash, I go there and I see some of these prices for this coffee. I'm like,
yeah.
You mean to tell me this coffee costs $7? Then you paying me another $5 a brand. So essentially, you pay.
Listen, I can buy me a thing of coffee for $8, buy the creamer and stuff, and that'll last me 3 or 4 weeks. You know,
this would cost like $5 at Dunkin'. I made this for like $1 myself.
Yeah.
It's just I buy the protein drink and the coffee, and I just mix it myself. It's like
I got the what do you call it, the K cups.
Yeah,
but I got the one that you. I don't buy a K cup. I have the one you can put your grounded coffee in.
Yeah,
so it saves me so much
to
money.
Me, the best one is Burger King got this thing called Mocha Joe.
Dude, you would love this thing. It tastes like chocolate milk. He talks about it all the time, bro.
God, I love Mocha Joe.
I had it once, and I was like, I would just order chocolate milk, man.
Hey.
My mom loved it.
I love it, buddy.
I have to have my latte.
But you know, cold coffee, man. I was in Japan in 1989, I think it was. They had cold coffee machines back then.
I was in diapers in 1989.
I'll tell you, the strongest coffee I ever had. I got stationed in Djibouti for a few months.
Djibouti? I ain't never heard of that before.
In Africa.
That was her name, Danny.
Yeah. But that was a running joke. When I was there, we were like, oh, it's DJ's Booty, because it's spelled DJ Boutui. Anyway, I was stationed there, and the locals there, it's like a little tiny teacup. It's what they drink in the morning. It's like one shot. That is like cocaine. Because you are freaking bouncing off the wall. You talk about your hand shaking? My whole body was shaking when that thing.
Café Cubano, man. Cuban coffee too is strong. I'm in Florida, my uncle. You always have that Cuban coffee, man.
For about 8 months, I took a crazy pill and was driving trucks. And one day I was getting tired, so I took a no-dose and I drank a can of Mountain Dew behind it.
Yeah.
And boy, I thought my heart was going to explode, buddy.
Yeah, I used to do no-dose and Red Bull back in the day.
I was like, man,
I know.
Lord, I'll never do this again.
You know what? Adam used to do
that anymore.
Because Adam worked a lot and he would get tired a lot. You know what Adam do? Cocaine.
What?
Hell of a drug.
Wow. He be hitting up them lines.
The booger sugar.
I think I'll pass on the booger sugar.
Yeah. Same here, Danny. Same here, man.
I don't know, man. There's just something about watching people do that. I tell myself, I never want to do that.
Yeah.
Are you serious or are you joking?
Huh?
Are you serious or are you joking?
Me?
Yeah. Are you serious or are you joking about Adam doing that?
Oh no, Adam did cocaine.
Wow.
He didn't do it around me. This was when he was in the Navy.
That's why he died in the Navy. I don't want to do that.
Hey man, it's either cocaine or dicks, but you know, he might have done both.
I was like, I'll take the line.
I'll take the line. That's all we got.
That makes me think of the Village People boy in the Navy. The 7 Seas in the Navy.
Oh my God!
Coming out quick with the super chat, man. What's up, Fast Eddie? Thank you, sir.
You go.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, there you go.
I gotta practice my
speaking of
reading.
I suck at reading out loud, man. I'm like all kinds of stutter. Fast Eddie threw a $5 super chat. Invincible season finale was crazy wild and the same. DJ, I didn't get the post credit scene. What was the post credit scene? I could probably know what it
was. What's the devil dude? The one from season 1, the detective that was trying to investigate. It's him summoning his leader and basically talking about his surface valor that we can use their heart that basically I don't remember that from the comic.
No, I don't remember him ever coming
back.
I
don't know where it's going with that. So
that must be something they added in that has nothing to do with the comic.
But the last episode, these last 2 episodes, I know people are saying that the budget, like the animation, wasn't that good this season, but they put all that money in the last 2 episodes. The last episode is probably the most violent episode of the 4 seasons.
Where were you fighting Conquest?
Yeah.
I seen.
I told everybody when Conquest comes, it's gonna be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
His voice didn't fit his body though.
Because they casted Jeffrey D. Morgan.
Yeah, it's a rematch between Glenn and Negan.
Yeah, I don't look at
it's the same creator, so that's why.
Yeah, it's probably Kirkman.
Like the voice for Omni-Man, it fits him. But that voice I thought Conquest's voice would be more imposing.
When I read the comics, I always thought of Conquest as a more older, rougher kind of voice, man, not Jeffrey D. Morgan.
I will say he had a speech that's not in the comic when he's fighting Mark that is really good. Like a monologue. Yeah, it's really good. So
I gotta watch it, man. I've been stuck on. I started.
Robot did change the name to Rex, like in the comics already. So he did.
I can see Clancy Brown playing Conquest's voice.
Ain't he dead though?
Yeah, Clancy Brown's not dead.
I thought he just died like a month or 2 ago.
Clancy Brown?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just died like a month or 2 ago.
Rob trying to kill people.
No, I'm being dead serious.
Look it up.
He's alive and well. Yeah, from what I'm seeing.
Oh shit, he is alive. Holy
Rob out here killing people.
Hey, what are the fake ones you see on Facebook, man? But yes, that's who I see that would voice Conquest very well.
Yeah, he's that
Brown. But
I'm this person.
Yeah.
No, I enjoyed the last 2 episodes. I think the last episode is probably my outside the first episode, him Omni-Man killing the
Guardians of the Globe.
Guardians, and then the fight between Mark. It's probably my 3rd favorite episode of all of them.
Yeah. I can't wait for the actual twist. That's gonna happen like season 6.
Yeah. Way down the road. Yeah.
Season 6, nobody's gonna see coming, man. You read all the comics too?
I read almost to the end. So it's like the last like volume I didn't finish. So
yeah, there's a big twist, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
and it's been so
Or-
long since I read the whole thing. Like it's like, oh yeah, I remember that now, after the fact. So I have to
Yeah.
go back and like look. So
Jaskar, can you read this one for me, please, sir? I don't want to read it.
All right, Fast Eddie. I lasted long. Fast Eddie
Yeah.
comes in with $5. Says the Devil May Cry official trailer. Man, Dante's brother is going to be a problem.
Haven't seen the trailer, man.
yeah, it looks good. I saw the original trailer. I haven't seen it if a new trailer came out, but it's one of my favorite games playing back in the day.
Yeah,
Devil May Cry 2 was my favorite one of the bunch.
I'm very casual Devil May Cry fan. I never finished any of the games. I
Yeah.
just kind of played them and
Yeah.
then just kind of moved on from there. I need y'all to smash that like button, man. We got 35, almost 40 people watching and only 8 likes. Like, what the hell? Did you guys take that Adam joke that serious? You guys all hit the thumbs down button, man? Come on, bro.
Not cool. Cocaine is not cool.
Okay.
Valhalla Erickson for $2 says, I like to see Anthony Starr voice Thrag.
Yeah, maybe. I wonder if they're going to do when they bring them all to the Earth. You know how they station on the moon, they like live among the population. Are they going to do that? Are they going to do that?
I wonder if
storyline?
they're going to do the rape scene.
I wonder too.
I'm like, come on. I want to see
You
you
think they're
guys
gonna
have
do
the
that?
balls to
You had
do
the balls
that.
to do it. Yeah, that's kind of a pivotal moment in the.
It is.
Yeah.
It changes Mark from that point
Yeah.
onward.
Yeah.
But so not a
You
whole lot
Mark
of news.
gets raped.
Yes.
Yeah,
by-
Mark gets raped.
by Nessa.
Oh,
Yeah.
He gets to rape the hell out of him.
wow.
He's like, I like you and I want you and I'm gonna have you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to make you squeal like a pig, son.
Yeah,
I don't-
it's
I don't-
pretty
I don't
intense,
wanna see
man.
That.
Oh, what's her name? Had a reawakening or whatever. Adam Eve. She did that whole, unlock where she can
Oh.
now do matter, biological matter and stuff.
Yeah.
So during that fight. So,
Yeah. I haven't watched any of season 3 yet. It's on my
Yeah.
back burner, but I binged Paradise like in 24 hours. I binged the
listen, I'm
whole
telling
thing.
everybody I can about that show.
So am
Like,
I.
I'm trying to put everybody on that show because I want that show to get a
is
lot of.
awesome.
If they cancel that show, I'm gonna be freaking pissed.
No, I got renewed for season 2.
Oh, did? Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, and then
I thought the numbers were low, so I was kind of worried about it.
because nobody knows about it. Like you
Yeah.
type in Paradise and it doesn't even come up.
Yeah.
Like I went on YouTube yesterday. I'm like, I wonder what people think about this. I typed in
No
Paradise
one's reviewing
review.
it.
Like
That's
2
the-
people reviewed it.
That's the
Man.
bad thing about streaming, man. Sometimes it doesn't get the proper
Yeah,
Um,
recognition. Yeah.
recognition.
But-
Doesn't get the proper. That was where I'm looking for. They don't promote it right. I mean,
Yeah.
Like
Well, not only that, they dropped it all at once. It wasn't week to week, so it doesn't have time for it to
Yeah.
build up momentum for people to talk about it.
that's
which
that's a double-edged sword. Like
it is.
yeah.
some of the
The people-
Disney Plus shows should be dropped in 1 week. Some of the
It
other Disney shows should progress.
Yeah, it
and-
depends on what kind of story you're telling, I think. Because some formats are, stories are better off week by week because it builds that wanting for
So I
next
really
week.
think that the Star Wars stuff should be dropped in one episode.
Yeah.
Go ahead and just drop it.
Fast
Okay.
Eddie.
I think
That's
what would have been better. I'm just saying. I think what's the last Star Wars you saw? Didn't like it?
Acolyte.
I think it
No,
would have been
Skeleton
better if you
Crew.
would have dropped it off.
Yeah. I think the compromise would be like the 2 or 3 at a time.
Yeah, like Andor's gonna do.
Yeah.
I can get that.
Yeah. That'd be a good compromise, I think. 'Cause you still get the length where you can get the
Yeah.
time around you, and you can.
But you got to have at least 12. You can't have this
Yeah,
6
yeah,
or 7
yeah,
episodes. I would
yeah.
have at least 12 or 15.
Yeah.
Kind of like how the person, the karate one, Cobra Kai, they
Cobra
did
Kai.
it perfect. They did 3 6 episode little drops.
Yeah.
So that was perfect.
Good. Fast Eddie comes in at $5. Says, are we in the video game live action animation era now? Are we?
No. In order for that to be a thing, we need a string of good live action video game movies.
Yeah, I think the best test of that was that Amazon Prime thing they did recently, the secret level.
Yeah.
That got a lot of good positive reviews behind it. So I think that's a good stepping stone to get more. It's just hard to bring anime and video games to live action. It's just hard.
Yeah, with video game, like Netflix has got the anime formula down for these video game shows, but no one really talked about the Tomb Raider anime. Castlevania is really the only one they talked about. I don't know much about the Devil May Cry, but video games, the way video game movies are in television shows, it sort of reminds me of the early comic book movies in the 90s and 2000s.
Very
we would get a good
cheesy.
one, then we would get a bad one. We would get a good one and a bad one. We need to start getting a string of good ones. Now we got Mario, the Mario Brothers movies. That was good. Sonic movies are good.
But those are
Not Sonic.
Mario's animation.
Yeah. Detective Pikachu was decent.
Yeah.
If Mortal Kombat 2 can correct what the first movie did and learn from their mistakes, Mortal Kombat 2 has the potential of being very good.
Yeah. Well, you see shows like Halo failing, and when like these big franchises that you need a big franchise to take off.
If they do the live action Castlevania, I think that'd be good. Because I love the animation.
They need a big budget live action Halo movie, Gears of War movie, God of War.
I'm surprised no one's touched Gears of War yet.
Yeah. God of War.
That's a good story to follow.
You know which movie, live action video game movie I want to see? Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, I would love to see that game.
But you know, Western. What's the one with the assassins? Assassin's Creed. That was
They tried
it twice.
Twice. Trash.
What's the second one?
There was a low budget one that did not work. It was straight to Blu-ray DVD, and then they did the Michael Fassbender one, and that also failed.
I didn't know that. Totally. And I watched that. My son played that game. He loved playing good Lord,
Assassin's Creed.
Playing Assassin's Creed. I was like, man, this might be pretty good. Went to the movie, I was totally lost. I was like, what is this? So no, did not pique my interest. They gotta hit it out the park when they do that kind of stuff.
Now they're working on a live action Zelda movie right now.
Yeah, I heard that.
So hopefully that's positive.
Possibly, yeah.
Zelda. I mean, Nintendo's very strict with their properties. So
what's the movie with the ghoul? That seems to be pretty.
Oh, that's Fallout.
Fallout.
That was they did good. They did good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
That guy that played the ghoul boy. He ain't no joke.
Yeah. Yeah. The sequel's Paradise, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to explain to somebody, like, so what's it about? I was like, well, you think it's about like the Secret Service, but it's not about Secret Service, and some stuff happens that it's kind of a twist, and it's kind of like conspiracy theory, but end of the world, but not end of the world.
It was hard to explain the show to people without spoiling it because you have the major spoilers in the first episode.
Yeah,
the president's dead. Luckily, they show that in the trailer, so it's not a huge spoiler.
But the big twist about you find out what was really going on, that's you don't want to spoil that to anybody.
I just said something catastrophic happened to the earth. And
I don't even tell people that. I'm trying to tell people without telling them that.
I just said something catastrophic happened, and then you see the result of it.
That the trailers don't even tell you that it's that type of movie. It just says it's like a mystery. The president gets killed, and that's what you're left with.
Which I appreciate it because when the twist happened, I'm like, whoa, wow, this is crazy. So
there's like 3 or 4 different twists within that show.
Yeah.
But what I liked also, because like episode 7 was great, but if you notice, they didn't show anything.
It was just news clips.
It was just news clips, other than that tidal wave. On that news screen, that's all you saw. Everything else,
you felt the tension the whole time.
Exactly, that's hard to do to show so much with so little to show.
They didn't go straight disaster movie route.
Well, they did show
destruction of this and all that.
They show all the armaments flying and that nuclear.
Yeah, but it's always just like quick glimpses.
Yeah, it was like second shot.
The TV's on in the background. Everybody stopped to watch a news report real quick.
Yeah,
never a full.
That was able to keep the budget really low. And yeah, I really appreciate that.
Did you watch that Electric State?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I watched it last night.
Yeah,
or nay? Watching it.
Yeah, not worth $325 million.
That budget is crazy.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
it was an okay movie. I thought the little robot was funny. Chris Pratt's robot, like he was hilarious.
I didn't like Millie Bobby Brown in this.
I did not like Millie Bobby Brown in this.
She was flat the whole time. The story to me was kind of weak. I like the robots. The robots were cool. I want to know more about the robots and everything. When they were talking about the war at the beginning, I was like, "Oh, that's pretty interesting and everything." But I don't know. I just it wasn't.
I just found it too long.
I dozed off twice in it. So
I dozed off on it too. My wife woke me up.
Yeah, saying I got a little tap on the shoulder. Hey, you up? Yeah, I'm awake.
I'm watching it. Haha, that robot. The robot was funny. It's like, oh my god, my hand or something. Like, he was hilarious.
I feel like they spent all their money on Chris Pratt, Millie Bobby Brown, and John Esposito. That's where all the money went.
And Carlos Esposito wasn't even used.
Doing the same thing he was doing in Captain America.
He's just like, I'm taking this off.
He's hunting people down. That's all he does now.
He's collecting massive paychecks now, bro. He's collecting massive paychecks.
He's cutting the check. He don't care.
He's supposed to be returning for the Mandalorian movie, though.
Oh yeah.
So he didn't die? Oh my god!
That's what the news reports are saying. I'm seeing.
We didn't see him die. Remember?
Could have been a clone.
Yeah.
Oh my! Could have been a clone. Valhalla Erickson comes in with personally, Anise and Mark should be the season finale. Anise,
that's kind of a flat thing to be a season finale.
Yeah,
that should be
mid-season. You got to see the repercussions of what happens after.
Yeah, that's something that's got to happen in like episode 3 or 4. That's gonna you have to watch the entire season unfold and how that affects him.
Yeah,
I think. But thank you for your super chat, sir. I appreciate it.
And Matt 1306 comes in with $2. Says a new Resident Evil movie coming out 2026. God, why? That's what I'm
because saying. God hates me. That's why.
Talk about milking a cow dry. I mean,
bro, I never seen a property get so many live action adaptations
and not get it right.
Still can't get it right. Zombies in a mansion. This is not hard to do, guys. I can do this with an iPhone. You know how that guy needs all that money to make a documentary on Stan Lee? I could do it for free.
Don't get me started on that. Ugh.
Yeah.
That is a scam, my dude. A scam.
You saw what I said about that on the show that night. So.
Fast Eddie comes in with $5. Americanos went and saw Novocaine, and it was basically a Huey movie I enjoyed.
I saw the trailer. Me and my wife we were planning to do something yesterday. We were looking at movie show times. I wanted to go see Anora again. She says I'm stupid. We thought about Novocaine, but after seeing the trailers, I just feel like that's going to be a very good streaming movie.
Yeah, that's the one he don't feel no pain, right? Something like that.
Yeah. It's like they took Huey from The Boys
and put him
mixed
in
it
movie.
with Kick-Ass and put it together. All right, we're caught up on super chats. Now we can get down to brass tacks. Look, guys, we just need to talk about how TV is better than movies right now.
I would say at this point in time, I would agree.
Yep.
Everything I'm excited about has been on TV.
Not even
honestly.
Oh man,
that's good for us because it's good for your pocket.
Yeah,
it is. Unless you're like me and I subscribe to like 10 different.
That's the problem. You got to go all over the place to find the good stuff. Now.
Yeah. Well, I just did what Poe told me to do. I downloaded the Just Watch app, and it tells you everything, and then it tells you where it's at. So you just got to look for it. So you don't have to search through everything. I started for All Mankind last night.
Good.
And what do you think?
How far did you get into it?
It was pretty good. I'm on episode 3. Every time I feel like I'm about to lose interest in it, they do something to keep me interested. Yeah. I'm like, man, I don't care. Like I'm watching. I'm like, oh, the acting is good, but like, I don't know if I want to stick with it. What, a female astronaut? Whoa, how's this gonna end up? You know?
Oh, the Russian woman takes her helmet off. You're like,
yeah. I'm like, crap. Now I gotta watch episode 3.
They do a good job of that. Yeah,
that's what good TV does, though. They keep you wanting to
good
come
writing.
watch.
You want to see the next episode.
Yeah. Man,
Paradise, I mean, you guys were talking about it so much, and I watched I watched the trailer after you guys talked about it so much. I'm like, man, I'm gonna watch this. I watched the first episode with my wife, and then she was like, yeah, it was okay. I'm like, well, fine, I'm just gonna finish watching without you. So I watched episode 2 and 3, and then
two what got me hooked. Like episode 2 got me hooked.
And then I finished it, and then she came back from work and finished watching like 6, 7, and 8 with me.
Yeah.
I love it. I have a nitpick. DJ, you know my nitpick. And I explained it to my wife, and she agrees.
I agree with you on that.
He has no so Danny and Gaskar don't know. Xavier has no reason to hate the president whatsoever. He's mad
at himself for not taking heed to the warning.
Yes.
That's what we said that last week on the we did a Paradise
round table.
table, and that's the same thing I said. I said if I knew any inclination that something was coming down, she would have not been allowed.
Yeah. I don't have to know what it, I know
what,
something's
but
coming.
The
I don't know what it is.
Told him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He told him
And
this is information for him to make a decision.
Yes.
He didn't heed to the warning.
Yeah.
The president can't tell you everything because he probably don't have that clearance yet.
Not only that, though, even if the president told him right down to the T, all the details, everything that happened quicker than they anticipated. So she still would have died.
Yeah.
And what I don't like, and I like the Xavier character, I like him a lot, but he literally did the same thing, lying to all those people. He lied to the woman about her son. His own guy helped him get to the helicopter, and he told him, "Nah, you got to stay." But he's mad at the president. Like, bro, he didn't even need to give you that clearance.
But that
he's letting you go.
But that also too, that's a plot device. If he
it was a plot device to get us to suspect him as one of the.
But when you find out why he's mad, you're like, dude, you don't have that big of a reason to be mad. You can be upset, but not mad.
Upset.
Like you're more mad at yourself for not listening to it.
Yeah, but you gotta put yourself in his shoes. Your family is all good. You couldn't tell them, but they all living. My kids don't have a mother. I'm just saying.
If I'm married, I'm telling my wife, look, something's going to happen. I know this for a fact. Something's going to happen. Do not leave where I cannot get to you.
Be the man of your family, bro. Put your foot down. You can't go. Something's going to happen. I don't know when, but you're going to stay here. Get your butt in the kitchen. Make me a sandwich.
I ain't going that far, but I mean, like,
make me a sandwich, Danny. He said.
How long you been married?
This time around.
Yeah,
this time around.
Okay, right there. And listen to that. Let that sink in. I've been with the same woman for close to 30 years. It don't always go that way. You got to find some things that when they see it, they know the seriousness in your face. If you remember in the storyline, he said, "I can't make her do that. She's this, and that, and the other." They were like yin and yang, just like.
Did he ever tell her anything that was happening?
He was trying. I don't know if he ever told anything, but you saw how they was when they were at the school.
Yeah,
he was all calm and cool and collected. Yeah. She going off. They were opposite each other.
Well, that's why. She knows I'm always calm, cool, collected. I would have a talk where I'm not calm, cool, collected. Be like, "Hey, stay your ass here." You know.
But again, you can't take that out on the president, though. Yeah. It's like he didn't need to fill you in on anything.
Yes, you can. That's your feeling.
He was pissed because the fact that he didn't disclose it and many innocent people died, right?
How many times you been pissed about somebody, but still, deep down you love them and like them? Deep down, he still loved the president. He was just pissed off.
He said he wouldn't sleep until he's dead, Danny.
The reason he's mad is because remember he says, "When did you know?" Oh, when you told me she was in Atlanta. So he's mad because the president knew she wasn't going to make it, and he still was trying to give him hope that he could get to her.
Yeah, because he was looking after him and his kids at that point.
Yeah.
That's
my thing. I'm like, I got 2 kids to worry about.
He still had love for the president. Whether I don't care what he said. Still. I know he said that, but he still had love for the president. If not,
I think we're missing the most important.
Oh, and the black chick in that show, she's in Mankind too, Rob.
Yeah.
Oh, is she?
She's a pivotal character in that show. Yeah. So.
What about Jane? Is she playing the Wii in that?
Dude, that is a psycho.
I mean, she killed a woman. The next scene, she playing.
I'm
like, not killed, but shot a woman. I was like, now she's dead. Jane is dead. She just don't know it yet. She's living on borrowed time. I guarantee you.
Sinatra?
No.
I think she's got some stuff on Sinatra though.
I guarantee Sinatra got another 2 or 3 killers in that fold. I guarantee.
But that line was like, he said, "Bring the baddest MFer after you." I'm him. Yeah, that was a cool line.
Dang.
That was a cool line.
I was saying in my stream on Friday, I was like, man, when they first introduced her, I was like, she got the tight hair and the bun or whatever, and the suit.
Right there.
And then when she went to that carnival and that white dress and that,
we done ran a Nick off.
I was like, damn, I didn't know Jane had it like that. And then she ended up being a psychopath, but
great casting and great writing, man.
Yeah. Seen it yet or something?
Yeah.
Nick didn't see it. He's on episode 4. That's why I was like, spoilers. So he bailed. Fast Eddie comes in at $5. Daredevil episode 3 thoughts.
I loved it. I loved it. I just wish the courtroom stuff would have stretched out a couple more episodes, but
I like the courtroom
Loved
stuff.
it.
Yeah,
A couple more? No.
yeah, I think they could
I
have
think we'll
done.
see more. I think we'll see more courtroom stuff.
Absolutely, we'll see more.
I don't know.
But-
I don't know if it need to be 3 episodes. I give it 2, but not 3.
Well, Rob, you don't want him getting cases. You want him poor, remember?
No, I want him to be like the Matt Murdock. I want him to be the Matt Murdock.
Yeah, Rob.
That takes cases.
Well
for,
played,
like,
DJ. Well
fiction
played.
That's right.
Well played.
More courtroom time. That's more billable hours,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
No,
right.
all
That's-
that.
The old Matt Murdock used to give his services out for free.
He did do that pro bono. He did do pro bono.
Yeah.
But
When it suited him.
Yeah.
It suited what he's doing. But no,
I didn't
love
know Homeboy had cancer and passed away until you guys live stream on
oh, you
Wednesday.
didn't know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why when I was watching, I was like, kind of a little bit more
I-
personal,
yeah.
you know?
I do think it was a little stupid how they killed him off.
Yeah, that was my. I
He-
said the same thing.
Like,
look-
this dude just got out of court for this, and he's just walking around the street like kick-ass in his costume. Like, hey,
Yeah.
what's
And I'm
going
like,
on?
he has an
And we
amulet
looked-
on, so
and
shouldn't
we
his
looked up-
senses be heightened?
That's right. We looked up his
Yeah.
powers, and part of it is heightened senses,
Yeah.
speed and agility and strength.
Popped on the street, just walking down. I'm like, come on, man.
Just
They
chilling
should have
in his
just-
outfit.
They should have just made it into like some kind of trap, and he was
Yeah.
surrounded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the trap thing would have been
Yeah.
much
Like at a
Someone
warehouse,
just
like you see a
walked
bunch of
up to
cops
him.
standing around, like standing and all
Yeah.
to shoot him. That would
Exactly. Exactly.
Yep.
That would have been the best way to do it.
have
But I love
somebody waiting
how
for him or something.
I love how his speech and everything the court
What?
case, everything the White Tiger was saying,
was
and it
actually
was
for Matt.
actually
Yeah.
for Matt to hear and see the difference and the struggle that
Yeah.
the court is not necessarily going to always do justice the way he wants it, right? So
It's still light outside. You can
I
walk.
kind of wish that character would stayed around at least an episode or two more because I really want to see. I want to see him in action, actually fighting and stuff.
yeah,
You know.
it would have been cool to see both of them at it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like,
The right
like,
thing to do.
I'm paying you back kind of thing for helping me out, but
yeah,
It's the right
It
thing
is.
to do.
yeah.
it's
the
not
right
we
thing
always
to
get those characters that we like the guy
It's
from
the right thing to
Ahsoka.
do.
They die. It's the right thing to do. That's what we say.
do. It is. It's
I'm
the
gonna get on
thing
the
to do.
T-shirt.
Exactly.
You know one thing that
Look
did
it up
bother me
means the right thing
about
to eat.
episode 3?
Right thing to eat.
What happened to the cops that Matt beat the crap out of at the end of episode 2?
He talked in the bathroom.
Yeah,
But he
Doesn't-
like snapped one dude's hand like off.
yeah. He talked to the bathroom.
You know,
and
he's
that's
like,
that-
oh, you
that's
got a
the-
black eye. You know,
that's
you
the
know,
guy that
remember
stopped the
fast
truck
hands?
with his investigator. That's
Yeah.
the guy that stopped the truck. So where is he at?
Remember, he
didn't
had him
see
on the
that.
stand. He's like, "Oh, I see you got a black eye." He's like, "The cure for that is fast hands." You know,
That part was the part
That
with
was
the
fun.
truck was
That-
great.
Yeah, the switcheroo.
Great. That was good television, man. I was like, man, how they did that and pulled it off, it even got me. I
Yeah,
was like, oh,
yeah,
like
got him.
that was
He
good.
got, yeah. He still
Yeah.
flipped.
Yeah. Freaking guy. Boy Wonder comes in with $2. Does Adam still do our show? Now, for another
Yeah.
$10, we'll answer.
We'll answer the question. Yeah.
Boy, Warner, yeah. Can't you see he is invisible? He's invisible. He's
Yeah.
sitting right beside Rob. Every so often he'll say something.
It's my turn.
Oh,
Adam does not do. I don't know why people ask these questions. Like, have you not
you are
seen
your
Adam?
brother's keepers, Rob. You are-
Bro, I don't know what people's love for this guy is, man. No, Adam's got no life anymore. He's got a woman. He knocked her up. He didn't use protection like an idiot. And
Some would say that's a life.
I can tell you what, buddy. I sure hope I don't piss you off.
I'm not mad at Adam.
'Cause you go in testicles deep.
No, look, man. The dude's working like 2 or 3 jobs to try to support his family. He's the last thing he's thinking about is YouTube, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
But then he said that's real life.
Yep.
That's
Real
that's
life.
real life, man.
That's
That's
how
what
you gotta
happens
grow out
when
of
you
it, bro.
bring offspring into this universe.
I got something I want to talk about that I'm kind of aired. I'm pissed off about.
Oh, this should be
Starship Troopers. Y'all hear
That's
about
out of
that?
nowhere.
Yeah, they're doing a reboot of the movie, a remake of the movie.
Oh, the
There we
original?
go.
Yes.
Wow.
I love that's one of my cult classic movies. Don't touch
Yeah,
that.
it is. Yeah,
Don't
it's,
touch that movie.
it's good. Now you want to do the second one? Go right ahead.
Now the only pause I see is they got the District 9 director doing it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's
so
interesting.
That's the only I'm like, okay, but other than that,
That is interesting.
don't mess that movie up. 'Cause that's one of my favorite movies.
Dude, you know what they should have done instead of do a reboot of it? They should have just done a series.
They did.
They did.
Oh,
do
did
that.
they?
It
Yeah.
sucked. They did an animated series, and they did
That-
two.
The animated series
sequels?
wasn't bad. I used to watch
Yeah.
that.
The sequels suck. Don't
the
ever
sequel-
watch sequels.
The sequels are
Especially
bad.
that third one. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's bad.
Nope. Didn't even watch the second one. I
Okay,
heard it was
James,
bad.
what's his
by
name?
word of
James
mouth.
Casper Dean,
Horrible.
whatever his name. That's got-
Vander Dean.
Vander Heen, whatever.
Yeah,
name.
whatever. Yeah.
He started him, but it lost
Instead
that
of doing do Helldivers movie. It's basically the same thing. Do a Helldivers movie.
That's what I
You
think.
know?
Too, man.
Y'all
Or
read- y'all
call
watch
me
that-
crazy.
Yeah.
Do a District 10 or District. Well,
I listen. But 20 years now. I need conclusion
yeah.
for that movie. I need something. I don't care what. I need some kind of.
Has it
conclusion
been
for
that
movie.
long? Oh my
Yeah, it's
god.
It's been a long time.
District 9 came out. Oh god. Let me see.
District 9. Hold on.
Yeah.
2009.
2009. So we're pushing what?
Wow.
Yeah.
We're 5 years away. No, we're
Yeah.
4 years away from 20 years.
Yeah. We're
That's
You know
yeah.
what I'm not seeing either? I want to see a third version of Heavy Metal. I love both those Heavy Metal movies.
I like the heavy metal movies too.
They were very good. I don't know who directed.
You would
those
think
movies.
like Netflix would get a hold of something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did y'all watch the clip I sent y'all about the rebooting MCU?
No, I didn't watch
No, I
it.
did
Yeah,
not.
check it out. It's pretty interesting.
I'm hearing a lot of things about a reboot of the MCU as well.
These were, according to this person, everything always. He was the direct quotes from the Russo brothers about
Mm.
what they're gonna do, and
And when they say reboot, they mean like recasting everybody
they're
and
talking
everything.
about they're talking about restarting the whole
A reset.
thing.
Mm.
It's gonna be like biblical, man. We're gonna
Well,
destroy everything and build it back up.
What I heard is after Secret Wars, that's when they're planning on doing it, and they're not planning on really bringing in any X-Men characters into that.
Really,
Like,
I heard it's supposed to be all X-Men.
But this says it's gonna be
Except the ones we've seen already, like from other.
So are we going to reboot and be more X-Men focused?
They're
Yeah.
definitely
I
talking
heard-
about the mutant sagas. What is
Yeah.
and then here they're talking about because Captain America, Brave New World didn't do so well about the next two Avengers are supposed to be really resetting the whole universe.
Yeah.
according to that
From the
Brave-
Christian Harloff show that I listened to this past week, they're looking at Doom and Doctor Strange doing the whole Battle World thing from the
Yeah.
Jonathan Hickman series.
'Cause they team
Restart
up,
everything, and basically it's just going to be X-Men and Fantastic Four from that point onward.
Yeah, I'm
Those
fine
are
with
gonna be
that.
the two
I'm
properties.
fine with that.
No Iron Man, and then like maybe later if Iron Man comes back, it'll be completely different Iron Man, not from
Variant. I mean,
Yeah. So
which
Brave
is
New
what
World
they
right
need
now
to
is-
do, honestly, at this point, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Brave
you're
New-
right, Gaskar, bro. It still has even broke 400, man.
Yeah. I was hoping
It-
at least get half a billion.
Yeah.
It dropped down to like number 4 or 5 right now, man.
yeah. We're halfway through the it's
And I
It's
said
crashing.
500.
that came out. It's been a
550
month now. That came out
Yep.
Valentine's Day.
with no
Yeah.
competition.
But no competition. Yeah, it's been a month. That came out Valentine's.
So is
Day.
that saying the movie's that bad? That saying that their
It doesn't
fans
matter
hate it?
about
It didn't,
the
it
movie.
didn't get the
No, I'm
steam behind it.
asking. Is it
I know. I still think it's a good movie. I just think
I'm saying the reason
outside
why.
factors have a big effect on that movie.
Yeah, I think
From-
there's many factors.
Yeah,
Death
Or
of
is
a
it
thousand cuts,
yeah.
man.
Is it MCU fatigue?
That's part of it.
I think
I
it's.
think
But then Sony
It's-
comes up and kills with Spider-Man. That just makes
I don't
But
think
it's
it's fatigue.
Spider-Man, though.
It's the lack of trust
It's-
in the faith anymore. That the trust is gone. You know, like you said before, Danny. Usually, you see that Marvel marker seats in the
Oh.
theaters. Now it's
it
like
used to be
people are questioning.
trying to shoot that.
Yeah,
That's a half a billion automatically.
Yeah.
It ain't like that no more.
Yeah, but we were leading up to somewhere. That's why
Yeah.
Captain
Yeah, I know.
Marvel did $1 billion because you had
Yeah.
Nick Fury drop a pager
Yeah,
at the end of
after-
Infinity War.
Because after Infinity War, and that was that Phase 5. That was after Infinity War.
Phase 4.
Phase
Yeah.
4.
They came out the gate stumbling. And
Yeah.
they never recovered from that.
Yeah.
Like,
The first
no
movie
connection,
after-
no.
Yeah.
You know,
Other than Far From Home, their
yeah.
first movie to start Phase 4
Was
was
Shang-Chi, right?
a movie about a character that already died.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had a movie about a character that does kung fu that we never heard of before. Then we had a movie about a group of people we never heard of before. Like they came out of the gate fumbling the football. They're like the Dallas Cowboys. They were losing before they even.
It's like you win the Super
started the
Bowl
game.
and the next season you lose your first 5 games. You know, that's basically
All
what
your
happened.
starters were hurt.
All your
man.
starters were gone. You know,
Super Bowl fatigue.
Yep.
I've said it, and I'm standing on this hill. If the Russo brothers Avengers movies do not do well, that's it. I think that's going to be the last. There's going to be like maybe one movie here, one movie there that might do well, but that whole, we're already seeing it. The trust is no longer there with the brand.
I'm going to sound salty. I'm going to sound the angry black man, but I just think.
Don't say it, Danny.
Okay.
Don't say it. Say it. I want to know what he wants to say.
I agree partially with you, Danny.
I will imply it.
Yeah. I agree partially with you, Dan, because the circles I've been in, I've seen, and like I on the internet and stuff, I've seen a lot of talk about that and direct people saying that.
Okay. Can I ask you a question then?
Yeah.
Let's blame. Okay, I'm gonna follow your line of thinking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw some hypotheticals in here. Okay. Let's say it is racism. Black people didn't go support this movie either.
No, yeah, I'm not saying it's the only factor. I'm saying that in some
I'm not saying it's the only factor.
some parts of it, it's a percentage of it, but not a large
I
percentage.
feel like it's such a small percentage.
I
think it has more to do with
a cut of 1,000 cuts.
Yeah, it's like Solo. It was a cut, like a death of 1,000 cuts. Do I think racism played a part? Yes, but I think it's like a 1 or 2%.
Percentage is very little.
Yeah.
It's very, very little. I think it has more to do. I think it's more Goskar's thought process of people just don't have faith in the brand anymore. And you can't
that's one of my biggest gripes now.
You can't say, well, look at Spider-Man. It's freaking Spider-Man. You put Spider-Man in anything, he's gonna sell. Same thing with the Guardians 3.
Superman's going to do the same thing on DC.
Yeah,
you know?
Dude. Once we, like,
but then when you have the producers, saying, "Oh, we had Ruffalo in talks to come in and his Hulk to be part of this," and so when they say they were working and they were speaking to him, the storyline would have been so much bigger.
Though, why even say that if it's not in the movie? Why even bring that kind of stuff up?
Exactly.
Now
they're messing it up themselves.
You're throwing gasoline on the fire.
Correct.
And let your movie stand for what it is.
Absolutely.
We were going to do this. We were going to do that. Don't even say it because it's not there. So what's the point of even saying that?
Yeah.
And not only that, and I'll stand on this hill. They left Anthony Mackie out on a hill to die.
Yeah.
They gave Chris Evans, Samuel Jackson, Scarlett Johansson, all these great supporting cast members for his movies.
Absolutely.
And then Anthony Mackie is like, hey, you get an old Harrison Ford.
If they did not kill Maria Hill would have fit perfect in this movie.
Yes,
100%. Sharon Carter, man.
Killing her was one of the biggest mistakes that they did.
Right.
Maria Hill, she could have had her own TV show as a new director of S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever that she was doing. I think killing her was a bad idea. I don't know what was going on with the actors. Maybe she was like her contract was up or whatever, but I think killing her was a horrible idea.
But what Rob just her a little bit more straw power.
Yeah, but
she really has.
I know, but it's just like things that make sense. Like what Robert just said. What about Sharon Carter? She would have made absolute good sense in this movie.
But isn't she a bad guy
nowhere to
now?
be seen.
We don't know. They left that. They left that dead.
Yeah, she wasn't Captain America.
She was
I'm not saying that.
Soldier, and
that
she
makes
was
sense.
shady stuff, and they just never finished it.
Well, the island Mander,
like typical Phase 4 went nowhere.
Yeah, like you could have loaded this movie up with Sharon Carter, Maria Hill, Samuel L. Jackson. You could have brought old Cap in for like a 2-minute scene, right? You could have. Yeah, Danny might be right. Like Maria Hill might not be a big star power, but you start adding all those elements in.
Good support characters around.
Yeah, you need that in. Except for you introduce a new Falcon that no one cares about. You introduce.
I didn't mind him. I didn't mind the kid.
But nobody cares about him though. Like no one's going to the theater to see him. But you start throwing Bucky, Samuel Jackson, all these other characters in there.
If they would have thrown in Bucky, or they would have thrown in War
Rhodey.
Machine.
Yeah, Rhodey during the military scene, Rhodey would have been backup to help out.
Those would have been more smarter decisions.
And I understand they're trying to do this thing where he doesn't need a superhero or super soldier serum. Mother effer,
serum.
take that stupid serum. This is a show about or a movie about superheroes. We don't want to see us on the screen. We want to see superheroes on the screen.
And to play devil's advocate, Batman ain't got no super serum. So people love, so it's like I get it's the moral struggle he's trying to deal with. I get where they're going with that storyline. Why he didn't.
But do you remember the conversation the doctor had with Steve before Steve took the superhero?
It's not it's the soldier inside.
It takes a bad man makes him worse. It takes a good man and makes him great.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't undercut the person of who Sam is. It just doesn't make sense how him without any serum can just take out the Red Hulk instead of having Liv Tyler come up and talk the Hulk down or whatever. But I digress on that too. The movie just had glaring issues. And it's not the movie's fault. It's the MCU's direction.
I agree.
Since Phase 4, they got so cocky that they felt like they were untouchable, and now it's starting to catch up to them.
I don't dispute what you said. It's not that last statement. I will agree there was some cockiness and ego and drinking their own Kool-Aid. But we see now there are 2 members of the Avengers that have 0 superpowers, and they stood there on with some people that were much.
Talking about Black Widow and the Hulk, or
Hawkeye. Yeah.
Did any of them fight the Hulk?
No, I'm not saying Hulk, but what I'm saying is that
one of them F the Hulk, but the other one.
But he has vibranium and he has, I think, Stark Tech. There's no doubt in my mind.
I mean, Iron Man fought 1-on-1 with Thanos
and Iron Man. That's right. Iron Man fought the Hulk in the Hulkbuster.
Yeah, didn't Thanos throw a moon at him?
Yeah, and he survived. Didn't he? So I rest my case.
If I'm not mistaken, he stabbed Tony Stark and he survived.
Yeah, but
that's because he made the deal, though. That's because he made the deal with Doctor Strange.
I'm saying, but he still stabbed him, and he used a nanite stuff, whatever, to heal himself, whatever. Yeah, but he still fought somebody that was outmatched tremendously.
Yeah, but the thing is, people want to go to a Captain America movie to see him do crazy, awesome super soldier stuff. We just don't want to see Papa Doc out there, with a character that we don't even know.
Wow,
dude, I like Anthony Mackie, man. I'm rooting for this guy.
I'm not saying that. I'm wild at the Papa Doc reference.
It's just.
Speaking of Anthony, you like that movie the other night? The what was it called? Elevation.
I watched it last night.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
I thought it was decent.
It was all right. I mean,
the problem is we've seen 100 movies like these lately.
That was the same aliens from the Chris Pratt one.
You could have easily thrown in Quiet Place 4 and I would have believed it. Or Cloverfield, whatever, or something. Yeah. And that one movie with Chris Pratt when he goes back in time or whatever.
The ending was kind of stupid though.
You know what got me mad though? They went all the way for those canisters and he only grabbed like 3 of them.
Right.
I'm like, bro, you gotta be back here like 6 months. What are you doing? And then hey, I can put a little bit of thing on the tip of a bullet and it's gonna make them explode now.
And make enough bullet that fast.
Yeah.
Boy,
the concept was cool, I thought. Of the,
but we're getting too many of those type of movies, man.
What
am I missing?
No, Boy Wonder. We didn't read the previous.
Look at that guy. We're trying to read.
That.
You guys,
I saw that. But I've been reading the chat on the side what he's been saying. We're about to go famous.
Yeah. Boy Wonder $5 says, "I think Trump will take control of movies, TV." Not kidding either. Thoughts?
No, but I think Boy Wonder is
the chat. The chat's funny.
I think he's secretly geeky guy. What's going on with the joke? I missed the joke. I wasn't paying attention. What's going on?
No, because I was trying to read. Go ahead, Danny. Go ahead.
He tried to read like 2 or 3 times, and y'all kept interrupting.
Okay, go.
And he was like, "Okay."
My bad.
We want to rant. Sorry.
It's funny.
Dark Meat Colin comes in. You can build bridges or suck, and Disney we're not building bridges.
What? Whoa.
You can build bridges or suck.
Wow.
Disney,
I'll take the bridge building.
Yeah. The Disney brands is taking a good beating right now.
It's all over, man. It's Star Wars. It's Marvel. I honestly feel like they got too comfortable. Sony does the same thing.
I don't think it's that, Rob. I think the expression putting too much on your plate. That's what they did.
I think Disney. I personally think Disney Plus is the worst thing that ever happened to Disney.
I don't agree with that statement. But I
Dude,
think
we had such great stuff before they started like milking the franchises.
I think Disney put too much on their plate. You ever been to a buffet before and be like, oh yeah, I want this.
Well, you
this,
gotta.
this. And by the time you get there, you're like, oh my god, I can't take it. That's what happened.
I look like I have that problem, Danny.
Well, I'm just saying that's what happened because
I
before
agree,
they
I
didn't,
agree, Danny, because like
when they had small meals, they could consume it and the meal was good. You start putting this and this and this and this. It's too much for you to
we got to
consume.
go back to remember. So go back in time to when Disney Plus came out. It was during COVID that Disney Plus came out, so people weren't going to the theaters. And what were all our complaints when it first came out? They ain't got nothing on here. Why are we watching this?
Exactly.
And now they got, they went the opposite way and put too much stuff on it.
Yeah,
but
we as fans are fickle. You cannot satisfy us because on one movie you'll say, well, this. The next movie they'll do the exact same thing you complain about, and you go the other way around. So it is truly them if you do, them if you don't. Because the first Disney Plus show,
WandaVision
was good. It had everybody join in. It had LDGs so deep down the rabbit hole, man. I thought we'd never be able to pull them out.
But it's the type of content that they were releasing. There were things that should have been movies that Bob Chapek was like, we're doing Disney Plus here. Hawkeye, that season of Hawkeye should have been a movie.
But Devil's Advocate,
should have been his solo movie.
Falcon Winter Soldier should have been a movie.
Some of that was COVID. People still were scared of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I won't say all of it, but some of it, like, man, do I want to go to the movie? Do I want to do this? So they were trying to satisfy the demand.
And the culture has changed. People don't go to movies no more like we used to.
Yeah,
so they're trying to focus on what people actually watch. But I think I agree, they're not putting the good quality stuff out. Is the problem.
Another 5 years, I don't know if theaters are going to be around.
I think
it will be. I just don't think it'll be the way we have it now. It's going to be like Broadway plays, like musical plays and stuff, where it's going to be like a big experience, and there's only a couple of them in your city.
It's going to be a very select IP that's going to be able to go into the theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like Star Wars, Marvel,
your big
Sony.
movies. Yeah.
Other than that, you ain't even going to make it. You're going straight to TV.
I was talking to my wife earlier today when we were looking at movies in theaters right now. And I'm like, there's nothing in the theater right now that I want to see.
I'm not going again, probably till Superman.
There was a time, man.
I might go see Thunderbolts. I'll see Thunderbolts, yeah.
About 4 years ago, we always talking about, man, where you going to see? Where you going to see?
Yeah.
Every week.
Every weekend.
Now, even if you do want to see it, you like, do I want to spend this $12 on this movie or $12 on these eggs?
Right.
That's
crazy.
Right?
Guys, it's nuts.
I spent $9 on eggs yesterday.
I'm not lying, man.
It's gonna happen in Canada too, bro. You're gonna be American soon too. I heard.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Tariff, baby.
I paid the other day $9 for 32 eggs.
Wow.
We got the bourbon down here, baby. You can't get none of that right now.
If I wanted to, I can.
Johnny Walker for you.
You got to cross that border. You got to smuggle it across.
Look, I was looking.
It's called Mohawks.
I give you 2 bottles of bourbon if you give me 5 bottles of Canadian molasses.
I'll trade some eggs for some bourbon.
Gotta go back to the old times. I'll trade you.
A barter system now.
Oh my god. Mason Clark comes in with $1.99. Marvel got really cocky after Black Panther to me.
I can see where you can come from that.
Yeah.
Because you can say the same thing after Guardians of the Galaxy 1. They're like, man, we made this much money on talking trees and raccoon. We can do anything
that no one knew about.
Yeah.
But that was a different time. It was a different time. You know,
yep.
Everything led somewhere. That's the thing.
That's my biggest gripe. There's no like simple thread that runs through all the movies no more that is going to lead us to something.
That's the problem.
No, yes, there was at the end of the credit scene of Captain America: Brave New World. Man, he was telling us the obvious. That end credit scene was pivotal to connect everything that happened.
We all know you hate the movie Gascard. Yeah,
it was trashed what they were trying to say, man. It is, and the numbers are not lying. So,
but I just feel like we're in a time now, like people would rather stay home. You can. I was watching Inside Out 2.
We're selective about what we go see now.
A few minutes ago, or not a few, like maybe a couple hours ago, it was me, my wife, my brother-in-law, and sister-in-law. We were all on the couch. I closed all the curtains, and we have a big ass TV, bro. It was just like a movie theater experience in our own house.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm not gonna go to the theater and watch Inside Out 2. I'll just wait for it to hit Disney Plus. And
why spend $15 when I can sit at home on my 70-inch with surround sound and eat a real meal and drink a beer and watch the same movie with this quality?
Yeah,
4K.
100%. And unfortunately, and I agree. I think Danny's right. Maybe not 5 years, maybe 10 years or whatever.
Yeah,
theaters are going to be more a specialty thing, just like a play or something like that.
A big movie or re-release something from the past.
Dude, I can't tell you the last time I went to a sold out theater.
Yeah,
like every time I go, there's like 10 or 15 people there. That's it.
Even for big movies.
Across the Spider-Verse was the last one for me.
That wasn't even sold out when I went.
It was a lot of people, but not sold out. Yeah. Deadpool Wolverine had a lot of people, but it wasn't sold out.
Same here.
I'm talking about like people in the full and clapping for moments in the movie. Like,
No Way Home.
I think the last time I went was either Endgame or Rise of the Skywalker.
I think No Way Home was the last time I had a movie that was like fully packed. Yeah, so I went to opening night. Yeah,
No Way Home.
The Endgame and Infinity War days are over. Those days are over.
Yeah.
Those were like movies you used to go there early. You were waiting outside of the theater.
And you went multiple times. I can't tell that in the theater multiple times to see a movie.
The last time I've been to the theater to see a movie multiple times was Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Me was Blue Beetle.
Yeah, I think that's Spider-Man.
I wonder why.
I saw Spider-Man twice.
I wonder why, guys, Scar.
I wonder why. Hey, Danny.
Bro, I would have went to the theater today and saw Nora, but I can't get no one to go see it with me, man. I seen it on streaming. Last week I went to the theater and saw it. I want to see it again, but I can't get nobody in this house to go see it with me.
Everybody tired
of you, no, they're a bunch of uncultured swines around here.
Man. Come on, become 51. Come on, become 51.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had some Canadian Dry ginger ale earlier today, so I support the Canadians.
Stuff, boy.
Canada Dry is not Canadian.
Yeah,
we'll show you what real big.
Yeah, Canada on there.
It's American. It's not Canadian.
This comes from the
already taking over
Canadian rivers.
Oh, that's from somebody's bathtub.
That's the 25. Yeah, we'd be peeing in those bottles now, Danny. I don't know.
Yeah, you better be careful. Yeah, it's going to America. Okay, I got him.
What rivers? The river from
somebody. The urine tastes mighty peachy. So I got to say.
So before the stream, I said because YouTube is doing this new thing where you can set up a goal, like a super chat goal.
Yeah.
So I set up a super chat goal for 10 of these, and if we get it, I said I would do like 5 live chat questions for free at the end. Just to let everybody know, we're at 6 out of 10, so we're 4 away.
4 more.
So if you guys want to do it, we got 9 minutes left of the show. But
you got mine say 2.
What? The chats?
You've been live for 58 minutes.
Oh yeah, we went live before we started.
Early, yeah.
Because it's only 7:53. Danny's like, come on, man, I got to get off here, bro.
I ain't got no way to beat a 9, bro.
Gotta get off here, bro.
So Rob, you're watching Mankind. What are you guys watching now?
I'm watching the old show, man. I'm watching the originals.
Man, you need to get Apple TV, man. Apple TV is loaded.
I got everything you can ask for.
I tried watching with that show Severance, what everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
I can't get into it.
I heard a lot of people say they like it, and then some people said they couldn't get into it. I heard about the concept. I don't know if I would like that.
I got 4 episodes. I couldn't get into it, so I'm trying to find something. Now that Paradise is going, I got to find something to dive into.
Did you finish For All Mankind? Did you finish?
Oh yeah. I binge watched that.
There's another show on there that I want to get into.
Silo.
It's space related.
I watched the first season of Silo. It's good.
Oh, I knew you're talking about.
Silo was great.
About an astronaut.
Yeah.
Like she leaves home or whatever.
Did y'all watch the show about the train? What's it called?
Snowpiercer?
Snowpiercer. The series?
Yeah. I watched the series and the movie.
The series ain't bad, bro.
The series,
I never seen the movie.
The series ain't bad.
Oh, the movie's good too.
You know what I noticed though? I don't know if anybody noticed. For the second year in a row, Hulu possibly got the best show on streaming.
Oh, yeah.
Last year it was Shogun. This year Paradise.
Hey,
I'm telling you, man, Paradise is going to be up for some Emmys.
People be sleeping on Hulu.
And later this year, we got the Alien show coming on Hulu.
Yes.
People sleeping on FX too. Because I'm telling you, man, that doggone Tulsa King.
Well, is it FX on Hulu?
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Mm-hmm. It's all part
Yeah,
of
because
that.
they're all part
Have
of
you watched
Disney.
that yet?
Yep.
Rob?
I don't know if I want to watch Stallone in a.
Bro,
It's not bad. It's not bad.
It's good.
Yeah.
It ain't Rocky. Don't think about Rocky
Yeah.
or Rambo. Man, this sucker boy, he on a different level.
They drew first blood, General. That's not the light.
Yeah,
But
that's
man,
his
episode
nickname in
7 of
general, right?
Paradise was some of the best TV I've seen since Battle of the Bastards and Game of Thrones.
I haven't been that like on edge during an episode or anything in a while. Like the whole hour long, I was like, "What is happening right now?"
And I'm just gonna sound sexist, and I really don't mean it to sound sexist. But usually the males play better bad guys. But I'm telling you, man, that dog Sinatra.
Yeah, Sinatra.
I wanted to kill her.
Dude, I hated her so much. I was like, I'm glad your son died.
Man, I want to kill her.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. When she's on the plane, and he's like trying to do the nukes and everything. I was like, get out of here! Why are you even in here?
Yeah. Yeah, I did not like her.
Oh
Makes
my
me hate
God.
rich people more.
Electric State is 14 on
It's
Rotten
horrible.
Tomatoes.
I told y'all that last week. I said,
Yeah, it's not a great movie. It has moments, but it's very not what's the word I'm looking for? Not focused. It's not focused. It's kind of like all over the place.
Yeah, and I'm like, is this an adult movie or a
75
kids movie?
That, my wife asked that same question.
I'm like, they're not cussing, and they're doing kind of more kid stuff, but the topics of it is very adult generated.
Yeah,
so I'm like, I didn't know what it was trying to be the whole time.
Yeah, I would suggest Elevation if anybody wants to watch
If you just want a good action movie to watch,
probably gonna watch it. That's on Prime, huh?
No, it's
Elevation's on
Max.
Prime.
Max, right?
It should be free now on Max, right?
Yeah.
It's on Max. I think it's on Prime here.
Might be Prime for you then.
Yeah, it might be Prime for you, but once you come to America, everything will be the same.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's on Max.
Yeah. It's good. It's only like an hour and a half.
Get some popcorn, have a drink, watch it. You're not gonna be blown away by it, but it's a good little action figure.
You're literally gonna be like, I've seen this movie like 20 times.
It's very predictable. But I will say the aliens look pretty cool in it and everything. So,
well, you just told them the twist, bro.
I said the aliens look good. Oh,
I know. We didn't know that.
Yeah. Surprise.
I mean, it's obvious, but. You know, bro, I wanted to smack that little boy in the beginning. What the hell are you doing so far from that line?
Yeah, badass kids. Kids are in the end of world time, kids do the dumbest things. I don't understand. Like in the new Jurassic Park movie, why is there always a kid on these islands with the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna say white kids, but you said white kids, and I'm like, I was about this. I was gonna say something too, and I'm like, wait, my nephew today was going out the door before the hockey game ended by himself, and he's like 4.
But it's always a dumb kid.
When does that Jurassic Park movie come out?
That's all in June.
July.
Yeah, that's the month of every.
Yeah, we get Superman, Jurassic Park.
I will be in the theater every weekend that month. Apparently, I'm gonna be broke.
I'm surprised you haven't seen any more Superman trailers yet.
I'm not complaining right now. Wait till we get closer to it.
I'm saying we're
still 4 months out. Like I want to ease into it, you know.
Yeah,
this Superman movie does not do well.
I think like the end of May, like maybe end of May and June, start doing some more trailers for it. But like right now,
I'm interested in seeing how the test audience thinks about it. I'm ready to hear those reports.
I already heard some. I don't know if you want me to tell you.
What are they saying?
Not good.
They said it's very, very jokey.
Oh, well, he's going more like he's not going to serious route.
Yeah, but apparently Superman is the one that's really jokey.
You don't want them geeky now. You don't want.
Superman
if I was playing that kind of iconic role, I would either do two things. I would go back and look at every Chris. Where I would look at the third one because I think that's the fourth one.
You might as well at that point.
But first, second, and third, I would look at it, see his mannerisms, his thought process, or I would go look at Henry Cavill. Like, do I want to kind of mesh this seriousness versus kind of the goofiness and try and get a happy medium between the two of those? But to be totally jokey, I don't want to see a jokey Superman.
I don't want to see it.
I don't think anybody does.
But anyway, we're gonna wrap it up. Danny, where can the people find you, sir?
You can find me on my channel, The Road to Wisdom, on Mondays and Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've already uploaded my next show, which will be out tomorrow morning. So please tune in. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers this year. I can only do that with your help.
Cool beans. Go.
Where you at now? Where you at now?
About 1610, 16.
That's what I'm at. I'm like 1640.
I can't get off of 1600. I've been on 1600 for at least the past year and a half.
Yeah, that's like shut up, y'all.
I went from 1,300 to like 800.
Well, maybe coming to America might help out with demographics. Where can the people find you?
In Canada, where I don't have to mortgage my house for healthcare.
Touche.
Just saying. You can find me at the Basco Scenario channel and our show with DJ and Danny every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
Really Canadian.
At 8 p.m.
Where can people find you, DJ?
You can find me in the good old United States of America on my channel, The Token Black America. You can find me here on Sunday night for you guys. Wednesday night was Gascar and Danny. And yeah, I'm trying to get back on a more regular schedule of posting, so keep a lookout for me on my channel.
Yeah. Cool beans. Hey man, Trump said they wouldn't change your anthem. You guys can still have it as a state anthem.
Canada with 51.
If the roles were reversed, you guys would be singing a different song.
Ain't nobody invading America. We're America.
Ain't nobody invading us.
I'm just saying.
Only the Wolverines. Anyways, from the Red.
I'm just waiting to see how our elections are gonna go because this new dude is just as bad. So I want to replace Trudeau.
I'll be doing the Storms Nation stream shortly after this one in like 2 minutes, guys. Gonna try to upload more videos this week. I'm gonna be honest with you. Work has been insane, so I have not uploaded any content in like 2 weeks. So either things are gonna get better at work or what, I don't know. But for now, I'm just sticking to live streams, and we'll be doing Storm Nation in about 5 minutes. So thank you guys.
God bless America.
Later, guys.
Your new overlord.
Yeah, keep saying it. Keep saying it. It'll feel more natural to you.
Adam,
I have American family, so it's all good.
Stay away from the white pony, son.
Wow. Book of sugar.